Hi, Mr. Haber. This is Kishana Jones, and I'm doing my project on how leisure time has changed in our society over time. Um, for my generation, for my generation, the leisure time consists of being on the computer, listening to music, um, hanging out with our friends, driving, just about basically anything. We have everything handed to us. Um, I feel like our generation, we don't have to work for anything because we get everything handed to us. And our generation, we're not, we're kind of lazy and we expect stuff that we think that we deserve things, we really don't. And we just basically, I think our generation wastes time on not dumb things but non-productive things, and we're we're not as active as previous generations, and our society has become more dependent on technology. Um, basically, our society, basically, you have 2-year-olds knowing how to work and iPads, when adults over 40 don't even know how to work them. That's how our society has got, and like our society, we're more, for the teenagers, we're more into technology than literature, art, and things like that, architecture. We're more dependent on technology. Now I'm going to show you my mother and my grandmother's perspective of what they think their leisure time was and how it's changed. Hi, Mom. What year were you born, first of all?
I was born in 1965.
Okay, and as a child, teenager, what kind of leisure time did you have? Like, what were you able to do?
Well, I really didn't have leisure time because I was always studying, but um, I would go out and play kickball. We would play, oh, what was that game where you uh, count hide go seek and things of that nature. Ride our bikes. Um, only watch a little TV. When we were younger, we didn't really stay in the house all day. We would go out and enjoy the weather.
What about as a teenager?
Well, that's the same thing besides driving, hanging out with my friends.
So, would you say that the leisure time has changed over time, like for my generation?
Drastically, yes.
Okay, elaborate on that, please.
Because now all teenagers and youth want to do is either go to the mall, do their nails and hair, watch TV, uh, play video games. They don't do anything that is enjoying the nature and outside. Um, it has become a lazy uh, generation here lately, and they need to go out and do more things.
What about like the music? Do you think that has anything to do with our leisure time that we spend, like from our generation?
Well, your generation uh, have a lot of music. Maybe it's the type of music because our generation enjoyed music as well. Um, so I really don't think it's the music. I just think it's technology. There's so many technical things nowadays where The kids really don't have to go out and do anything or create games or create fun because it's all technical.
Okay, thank you, Mom.
You're welcome and have a great day.
You Were you born in, Granny?
I was born in Hammond, Louisiana,
What year?
February the 20th, 1943.
Okay. And how was your leisure time back then? Like, what were you able to do?
Play, work in the gardens, pick peppers, strawberries, just a little bit of everything.
Okay. And how do you think that's changed over time? Like, do you think it's a big change? What do you think?
Oh yes, it's a big change because nowadays the young kids doesn't have anything to do. They need to be brought up like I was brought up, working, learning how to do. But they just got it scot-free nowadays, so. But they need to have something to do besides get into development. If they did like me, work in the fields and everything, they wouldn't get in a lot of trouble like they do nowadays.
Thank you for your perspective, Granny.
Oh, you're welcome.